I need to look at the love interests and weigh them on the scale. There's two things. Oh my god, camera auto zoom. There's two things we're keeping in mind. A, would Peach be into them? That's the first one. Sorry, I just looked over to the chat. I just looked over the chat and it goes, Tinted Peach added permitted term. Hot MILF. Yeah, yes she did. Yes she did. Yes she did. Okay. The quote of two. First one. The first one is, would Peach be into them? And the second one is, do they deserve her? Hi Peach, you got great timing. We got great timing. Because the first one is like, she could be into someone that doesn't deserve her. So then we're not doing that one. Skadge is not a love interest. Believe me, I wish he was. Now you're good. Don't worry. I've been going for like 5 hours, and you've been here for most of it. Like, God forbid you have to take a lap. And you took a great time to take a lap. You chose a great time to take a lap. It's when I was talking about Trudy. That's a great time to take a lap. I did talk more after that, though. Blizz love interest? Listen, you're talking about a completionist. You're also talking to someone who spent their entire high school career playing Otome games. And if you know anything about Otome games, you know that there was a very infamous one on Tumblr and everywhere else. And like the rest of the internet heard about it like 10 years too late. But Tumblr, we heard about it first. And it's a horse Otome game. Where, what's it called? Fucking this one. That's not an edit. That was the art for the game. And I've played it. So, like, as long as it's not weird and gross and illegal, I'd play it. Blizz is an adult. Blizz can consent. As long as I'm not, like, coercing it anyway. Like, as long as the story isn't gross, I'm in. Because that's the thing, is like, which one is he? Where is he? This bitch. He is a love interest. He's an adult. He is consenting. However, his storyline in a bunch of parts, like, implies domestic abuse. So I'm like, fuck this guy. Once was enough, never again, you know? Blizz would never do that to me. Horse Prince, that feels like a fever dream, but it's not. It's real. And I love that for it. I think that's incredible. But that's what I'm saying, is like, I was in the trenches. I remember Paxthesis. Was it Paxthesis? It was like Flash games on like Newgrounds. And it was Paxthesis games, and she made dating sims. And some of them. Like, you know the game that came out called Date Everything? But, like, in Date Everything, you click on a phone and then the phone turns into a person and then you can date the phone, but it's actually a person? Nah. Paxthesis games, you're dating the fucking phone. So listen, if they're an adult, they have enough, like, capacity to consent and, like, really understand what they're doing. I'm open-minded. Things start to get, like, complicated if it's, like, an actual animal, because then there's, like, bestiality stuff where it's like, no, that doesn't feel right. But then also, it's, like, a thing of, like, narrative and visuals are a different thing, you know? You know? Like, Skadge looks like that, but if he got, like, a romance arc, and it was really well written, I don't care what the fuck he looks like, you know? Like, I know it's a meme. Like, everyone is like, Kim Val, what the fuck is that romance thing? Now, I think it's sick. Talk about enemies to lovers storyline. Hello? He goes from, like, actually wanting you dead to, like, being so fucking loyal to you. So loyal to you that he, like, takes a metaphorical bullet and Vash ends up in his body. That's devotion. That's devotion. Like, people meme on it being a concept, but honestly, and I'm not doing a bit, I'm saying this genuinely, honestly, great arc. Great arc. I don't care. Wait, that's not him. That's not Cam. Where's Cam? I don't care. I don't care. He doesn't even look that crazy, to be honest. Because that's another thing. That's how I know none of y'all were on Tumblr. I wasn't on Monster Fucker Tumblr, but I was adjacent to it. So I had friends that would reblog things from Monster Fucker Tumblr. So if you think Chem is crazy, brother, you haven't seen what I've seen. If you could just spend a day in my shoes. No, that's the funny thing, is the only drugs I'm on are the ones that make my brain work. Which sound, no, it's ones that are prescribed to me, because otherwise I bed rot forever, so joke's on you. I'm not really on drugs. Peach was there, Peach knows. Peach knows. But, like, genuinely, even if you think Kem looks crazy, just, like, close your eyes, like, pretend this is what he looks like instead, but it's the same arc. Pretend that's what he looks like instead of the same arc. Pretend Doc's story is shit. He's handsome. Brother's dashing. His story is so gross, and so he's gross to me. But if Kem's story had Doc's face, he would be the one that people are thirsting on Tumblr, not Theron. Guaranteed. Kem's story arc, Kem's romance narrative, not even just the romance, like, the narrative, it being a romance at the end if you want it to be, like, makes the arc feel, like, even more, but, like, his arc is beautiful. I understand why he got a romance plotline. And honestly, not a bit. I want them to do a ChemVal date night, and I want to play it. I'm invested. I'm gonna say something extremely unhinged, instead I'll remain silent. That's not fair. That's not fair. You can't just say that to me. You can't just say that to me. You can't just say that to me and you can't just say that to me. You can't just say that to me. You can't just, and then do nothing about it, and then do nothing about it. You can't just say that to me and do nothing about it. I haven't yet to do the chem romance, but I really need to. How do I say this? You might not like it, but also you don't have whimsy in your soul, like I do, so. I wouldn't take that as a character. Like, you might not like it, but that, most people don't, because they don't have whimsy in their soul. And that's okay. And that's okay. And that's okay. Not everyone has whimsy in their soul. Some people need to be data analysts, and we need data analysts, so that's alright. Society needs accountants, you know? Not everyone can have whimsy in their soul. Some people need to be accountants. I'd probably, like, maybe. Honestly, like, there's not much to it. It's like one of those ones where they, like, it's like one cutscene and then nothing else. Like, it's not really a romance. It's like one cutscene and then it's implied that that's a thing now. But I'm saying that as the button to the context of his whole arc. Chef's kiss. Do I get to make out with him? No. He puts boundaries in place. He doesn't want to kiss you because he's uncomfortable with that, and that's okay, because not everyone likes that. Personally, kissing is weird to me. I don't like it. It's gross. Like, genuinely. Sensory nightmare. Sensory nightmare. I like cuddling. I like hugs. Kissing? Gross. So, honestly, ChemVal Autistic King. Honestly, I see myself in him. He gets it. I was about to say something. Okay. I will say it. I will say it. Just give me a second to phrase it. This comes with the, my, like, little, like, warning at the start, or, like, the preamble, or, like, the fine print is, this next part is a bit, and not why I like ChemVal. It's just something I thought of right now that's really funny. But, do you think that, like, because, like, I have an argument for why I like ChemVal, but, like, there's gotta be, like, a group of people who like ChemVal only because of implied vor. Because if you think about it, for the first, like, 2 acts, he's just like, I'm gonna fucking eat you. And, like, he doesn't mean it in a weird way. He, like, means it, like, he's gonna kill you and eat you because he's hungry. But also, it could be interpreted in other ways. So I think there's like a not insignificant part of like the Chem Val fans who are into Vor. You know? Like, that has to be a thing. That's not why I like him, and I need that to be so fucking clear. However, I'm just thinking about it. Like, that has to be a thing, right? Also, just, like, monster fuckers exist. That's, like, always been a thing. Like, he's not even crazy for... Like, he's mostly humanoid. He just has a weird face. He's not even that crazy for monster fucker standards. He just has a weird face. Like, he's incredibly humanoid. Like, it ain't even that weird. Okay, anyway. Back to what we were supposed to be doing. Because Peach spent so many channel points. Do you know how many channel points that thing is? 25,000, I'm pretty sure. Let me look. I think it's 25,000. Yeah, it's 25,000. Like, what? You, like, gain, like, 1 point a second or something? Like, Skipper, how many points do you have? You've been here for, like, a 7-hour stream and a 4-hour stream. How many points do you have? 2 points. Okay. That's more than I thought generated, but, like, Peach dropped 25,000, so I have to honor it. Okay. I still have 30k left. You've been here a long-ass time. That makes sense. Okay. Alright, two criteria. And so Peach is here, so she can't help with it. I want to spend them on the MS thing, but also want to save. How much is the MS Paint one? How about this, Skipper? You can redeem one MS Paint request for free, and I'll do it, and then I'll redeem it to you so you get your points back. It'll be like a free trial. I'll do that. I can do that for you. Okay, what was I saying? Okay, 2 criteria. Peach is here so she can help, but well, you know, you have to redeem the thing. You have to redeem it. So I have the thing. Like, it's official. We do things seriously here. This is a professional broadcast. Anyway, Peach is here so she can help, but she doesn't have, there's 2 criteria. Will Peach be into them? And the second one is, do they deserve her? So first one, Torian. Torian's the love interest. Okay, listen. He looks crazy like that. I usually use this one. His model needs some updates. Okay? I don't know if visually Peach would be into him, but personality-wise and arc-wise, I think Peach would like Torian. Because I really like Torian, and we're not, like, we don't skew that much. We're not that different. So I do think she would like Torian, and I think Torian would absolutely deserve her. Why does the second one look like shitty Keanu? You right. Keanu, but mutton chops because he wants to be a cowboy. This one's crazy. That one's a skinhead. That one looks like the guy. Who's the guy from Glee that died? Never mind. Lots of them have died, but you know what I mean. Like, the one who is the main character who's saying "Don't stop believing." That's what that one looks like. He looks like, what's his name? He looks like Finn from Glee. I play that one a lot. The hairline is a little bit crazy, but I don't know. He looks like, once again, I'm a connoisseur. I'm a Otome connoisseur, okay? And he looks like the swtor version of, like, a Chinese Otome game, like, love interest who's, like, in the Yakuza. So I that's the one I use because it's just nostalgic for me. Oh yeah, Corey Monteith. Wasn't he Canadian? I don't know. Why do I know that? And I have nothing to say about the rest of these. So yeah, okay. So Torian's a contender. So Bounty Hunter's a contender. We're gonna keep that there so I know. Okay. Agent. Would Peach like Vector? I'm thinking. Because people really don't like Vector, but those people are usually men and old. And I like Vector. People don't like Vector because of the bug thing. But I don't care about the bug thing. Who is it that I was talking to that I was doing bits? I think it was Ori or Robin, where it's like Vector doesn't have autism, but one of the bugs in the hive mind has autism, and they lent it to him. I forget who said that, but that's funny as hell. Torian's romance arc is pretty good. I love Torian's romance arc, and he gets like some scenes, like not a lot of companions get scenes in like the post KOTOR expansions. Like a lot of that is just like Lana and Theron. But Torian gets, like, a really, really cute one. Like, right when the Runic stuff happens. And I like that. Okay, so I don't know if Peach would like Vector. I think that, once again, I like Vector. So I feel like she and I aren't that far apart. Like, Peach is like me and she likes good writing. And he's got cute writing. But also, and this is usually the thing that turns people away, he is part of a hive mind with a bunch of bugs. And so that's why people call him the Bug Man. But he's not a bug. He's just like homies with them. Like, Peach, you know how you and I share a brain cell? He just shares a brain cell with a bunch of bugs. But, okay, this is gonna be a wild take, but does that mean he is a communist? Or maybe so, I don't know. 'Cause the bugs all work together. The bugs don't do capitalism in their hive. So to me, that's a plus. To me, even if it's communist bug society, that's a plus. Like, you're telling me that because I'm part of the hive, they value me and will take care of me and will work together? That's hot as hell. That's hot as hell. So for that reason, I do think Vector would deserve her. I just don't know if she'd be in it. Which she is here. She can speak for herself. I'm not going to speak for her, but I don't know. I wish some of these were better. There's something, some of them get so close to being fine, and then there's just like one little thing that's weird about them. Vector deserves better, because I like him. I wish he had this hair on his base. You aren't bothered by bugs? See, you get me. There are so many love interests who get shit on so bad for so stupid reasons, and there's so many that, like, the customizations look scary. Okay, so don't play the customization. That's what he looks like. Like, and the eyes is the hive mind thing, and that's why people think he's bad and gross, but, like, it doesn't bother me. But that's what he looks like normally. These are just the customizations. He has bad customizations. Honestly, he's one of the few companions where his base is the best one. Yeah, Skipper. Like, I used that one for a while, because I was like, oh, that one's not too bad and the hairline's better, but then, like, they, like, put, like, a lip cosmetic on him, and I don't like it, so I didn't. Put some shades. Yeah, if the eyes are creepy, just give him some sunglasses. And then, ooh, does anyone care if I spoil his romance arc? Does anyone care? I don't think anyone here would care, but, like, I'm gonna give anyone who does care a second to say that they do. And I know that there's, like, latency delay, so I'm gonna give it a second. And if anyone cares, if anyone would be really upset if I spoiled the Vector romance arc, speak now or forever hold your peace. And I'll give you a second to do it. My soul will be shattered. Cry harder. Cry harder, Skipper. Okay. So at this point, if you don't want to be spoiled, just like mute for 30 seconds. However, there's like a part, and I'm saying it because like I think it's a point in his favor for the Peach of it all, because like yes I do, because his arc is great. But okay, I think Peach will appreciate this the same way I do, because once again, we were raised on Tumblr, we were raised with the Tomei novels. This is, like, significant. So, like, there's an arc, so, like, he's part of this hive mind, and, like, the eyes are dark like that because he's connected to the hive mind. But there's, like, a part when you just start to, like, be connected with it, like, the romance is just, like, budding and starting, and, like, I don't think it's the first kiss. I think it's the first time, like, you hook up with him. Like, he like puts in a lot of like effort. It seems like it hurts him a little bit, but he pushes the hive mind back, and it's just him, and he's like, this is really important to me. I want this to belong to me and not to the commune. And listen, that's really cute. That's really sweet. That's really cute. See, Peach gets it! Peach gets it! Peach gets me! Peach gets me! Right? Like, I don't know. People don't like him, but I like him. Skipper gets it too. Skipper gets it too. Skipper gets it too. Like, and so we're going through all of the male allies right now, so we'll get there. But, like, I ride so hard for a lot of them that people just don't. See, Peach, same brain. Okay. Felix. Does he deserve her? No, but not because he's a good person. It's because he's boring. He's fucking boring. And Peach deserves someone where she doesn't have to fucking carry every conversation to make it interesting. So instantly disqualified. I don't know if he'd be your type, because, like, your type isn't boring because you're not boring. But he doesn't deserve you because he's fucking boring. Like, the most, like, white like, you know, like, the, like, genre of Tumblr post that's, like, romance written by a man, and it's, like, the craziest descriptions you ever heard, where it's like, her boobs bounce boobily or whatever the fuck, and it's just like, they say things about anatomy that's like, that's not how anything works. He's not that. He's the other genre of written by a man, where it's like, there's no passion. It's like the most, like, clinical description of a romance ever, where it's like, yeah, he liked her a lot, and then he held her hand at the end, and that's all the, like, the oomph they put into it. That's him. Boring. Bad. So not him. Zenith is technically a love interest, but not enough of one for it to count. And also, he has the same voice actor as Theron, and that's distracting for me. And I know I'm not Peach, but that's good enough for me to disqualify him. Technically, you can have a scene with him, but he's a gross little man, and it's like one scene is not actually love interest, so he doesn't count. Doc is fucking disgusting. I'm not even opening that one up. We're not even thinking about this one. We're not even considering this one. He is such... Everything about him makes me want to cover whatever drink I have in my room, and he is pixels. He can't get me, but he's gross enough that I'm like, what if he could get me, though? And I, like, screw the cap on a little bit tighter. Like, he's terrible. And then Scourge, I haven't played his one yet, and I want to. I will get to it eventually. And he's not your type. No. Because, like, the bad people you get into are nice at first. You know? Like, they wait a little while to get bad, you know? You would not fall. He's disgusting. Like, he's the type of person, like, he's the one who goes, like, he's the archetype that goes around and is like, yeah, I fuck so many bitches, and so, like, I'll fuck you too, lucky you. Like, that's his archetype. Never, you would make fun of him, you wouldn't fall for him. He's not that type of bad. Like, he's not, like, hidden narcissist bad. He's, like, actual disgusting bad. Yeah, you like the ones who play in the shadows first. You like the ones that fuck around then find out. They don't just start by finding out, you know? Anyway, Scourge, I haven't played him. I know there's potential in his arc from what I understand, but also he's voiced by someone who, from what I understand, and I remember, had some allegations about photos he may or may not have had on his phone of the child variety, if I remember correctly. So we're not doing that. Peach doesn't deserve that. This one, domestic abuse plotline. No. Bad. Right? Like, he doesn't do it to you, but it's implied that he did it to his last ex. And they, like, talk about it. And he's like, yeah, I would never do it to you, though, because you're stronger than me. So if I wasn't stronger than you, though, you were thinking about it, is what you're saying. No. Never. Chemval, I think Chemval deserves you. I don't think he's your type. I don't think you'd be into him, but I think he deserves you. So I'm gonna eliminate him because I don't think you'd like him like that. But I did just spend so much time talking about his arc, and clearly I enjoy it very much. I do think he would deserve you. I think he'd work hard. He'd work hard to make sure he deserves you, and that's beautiful. Okay, this is another one that's gonna make people mad. Oh, you do like Cam? Okay, bet. Okay, you can have... Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Like, you haven't really played any, like, stories, but yeah, you did play Inquisitor first, so you do know Cam. I forgot about that. Okay, yeah, Cam. We'll keep Cam. Okay, Malachi Quinn. I know everyone hates him, and I know everyone takes great joy in being able to kill him. Okay? And what I have to say is everyone who thinks like that has no media literacy. That's my hot take. Because does he technically try to betray you in... Oh my god. Hi, Daniel. Wait, Daniel. Yeah, selective hearing. That's fair. We are talking about some wild shit. Daniel, I have a game to play with you. Are you home? I'll pause this, because I have a game. Okay. There's a trend on Reddit, and I need to subject you to it. Because I'm interested. Daniel, I love Daniel. That's my... when I grow up, I want to be like Daniel. When I grow up, I want to be just like Daniel. He's my younger brother. I don't know how that works, but yeah. When I grow up, I want to be just like Daniel. Okay. Does Malachi Quinn technically... does he betray you in the second act? Yes. However, do I think he did it, like, maliciously because he wants you dead? No. Do I think he was all there when it happened? No. Because, like, it's made clear in his storyline that he's a career soldier. Like, he's a career military soldier. This has been his entire life. This is, like, he's got autism, but for being, like, a military lieutenant or whatever the fuck. You know, like, this is his life purpose. This is what he was raised to do. This is everything he cares about. He is too good at his job in a way that, like, he was placed under, like a general or something that, like, was corrupt. And because this is his life's purpose and his love, he got that bitch in trouble because that guy was doing wrong. And because of that, he got, like, blackballed. And... like, he got blackballed out of the thing that gives him meaning. And then, Darth Barris is the one who finally gave him a chance again. Darth Barris, by the way, someone who is, like, shown, canon, main character trait is incredibly manipulative and controlling. And so, Darth Barris assigns him to you, because you're his Padawan. You and Malachi, like, build a relationship, like, you go back and forth. It's actually really cute. He gets so flustered by you. It's adorable. I love it so much. And, like, it gets to the point where it's clear that Barris is trying to kill you. He's not on your side. He's trying to kill you. And you have to, like, fucking escape with your life and, like, reevaluate and figure out what the fuck's going on. And then Darth Barris, the person that he, like, feels like he owes his life to. Even if logically, like, he doesn't owe it to anyone. Even if he knows Darth Barris is wrong. Not only does he, like, have, Like, this is someone who's bound by duty and has, like, and feels like he owes a debt. Those two together already. But then also, there's a manipulative man who can use the Force to influence people. And this is someone who already, like, throughout has shown that he has, like, problems, like, regulating anxiety. Which, like, that's me adding some, like, subtext. They never, like, say that directly. But, like, also, I don't know, to me it's kind of clear. Like, it's not quite OCD, but, like, it's very, like, I need to do everything right. Otherwise, I'm nothing. Like, it's someone who has, like, that much anxiety. I don't think it's all him. I think part of it is he's being controlled by Darth Barris when he, like, tries to kill you for Darth Barris. But then also, I think he's being manipulated, and, like, you can understand why. And then after you sit his ass down, he, like, cracks, because he realizes he's at rock bottom. He realizes exactly what he's done. And he apologizes profusely, and then completely dedicates and devotes himself to you, and helps you kill Barris. Like, he helps you kill the guy that he owes a life debt to. Like, I don't know. And, like, his plot, like, his arc is so like, I love his arc. I love Quinn. And I think most people who talk shit and hate him, first of all, I think probably are playing as male characters so they don't get the romance arc, which I will say, Malavai Quinn is made by his romance arc. Like, I think that informs a lot of his character. And by not playing it, you miss out on a lot about him. I will say that. But then also, I think it's a lack of media literacy. Like, they just see, guy betrayed me, he sucks. Why can't I kill him? Why is he still here? Whereas, where I'm like, I don't know. I think it's a lot deeper than that, and I think most people who hate him is a lack of media literacy. That's my hot take. And it is a hot take because so many people hate him. So many people. So do I think he deserves Peach? Yes. Would he be Peach's type? Peach, how much do you enjoy flirting with someone and watching them get flustered? Because I feel like that's something that you find fun, but I don't know for sure. He's manipulative, but not intentionally. He's manipulative, and then he gets better. That's perfect for you, actually. That's perfect for you, actually, because he's your type, but then he shows growth. Like, he's your type, and he does the thing, but then he shows growth. So we're keeping Quinn. We're keeping Quinn. Okay. Corso. Another one that people really hate. People really hate Corso. I will say, I hated him visually at first, because I thought he was a white man with dreads, and then I saw a fan art that made him a light-skinned black man with dreads, and I was like, oh, and now I see him a completely different way. I was being colorist the whole time. That's crazy of me. Yeah, I know you like Corso, but I just have to, yeah. People really hate Corso. I don't know why. Everyone's like, he's so whiny. I'm like, no, he really isn't. Like, he's a guy who, like, has a lot of morals and is very passionate about them, God forbid. I don't know. I think Corso's fine. I like Corso. And I know Peach likes Corso, because Smuggler is one of the ones you actually played. And I know that. Eric Jorgen is an immediate no. Fuck this man. Fuck this bald-ass man. I hate him. Fuck this man. I don't even care. Peach doesn't like him, but I don't even care if Peach would theoretically like him, because fuck this man. Absolutely the worst. I would go through, because Peach, like me, is bi. So, we're into women. But I don't want to make Peach a male character, because while I'm okay, I think gender, like, while I can present masc and don't mind presenting masc, Peach presents very femme. And at least in the class stories, being gay is illegal. And they don't let you be gay. So If we want me to share my opinion on the female love interests, I can. But they're not part of this. They're not part of this because the character I'm making that is Peach will be femme, and so it's not an option, so it's not a factor. It's not a factor. Cat with hair and is bald. Yeah, how are you a cat and you have fur but you're still bald? Because it is a different thing. Because if it isn't a different thing, why would you be able to make a Cathar and give them hair? Obviously it's a different thing. It's a bald bitch. This bitch is fucking bald. He's bald and he acts like, listen, there's two types of bald. There's bald where you own it and you're a fucking Chad. And there's bald where, like, you're really insecure about it and you take it out on everyone else. He's that type. He's that type of bald. He's not the type of bald either. There's a third type of bald. I forgot about the third type of bald. And the third type of bald is the queer type of bald where you're like, my wig was snatched, bald. He's not that at all. He could never wig snatch bald. There's nothing about him that would elicit that feeling in anyone. So he sucks. What else? Okay. Arkin. I like Arkin a lot. Arkin's not manipulative. He's just actually the villain and then changes to be a good guy. Like, he doesn't manipulate. You know who he is. But do we like a villain redemption story for Peach? I like this arc. I really glad that I love the Arkin arc, even though it isn't long enough for me. And I will say, I haven't played some of the newer date nights. However, the ones I have played, Arkin's is the best. Arkin's is my favorite date night. I think post-Reformation, Arkin would deserve Peach. I think after he turns good and dedicates his life to doing better and atoning for his sins, he deserves Peach. I don't think he's her type, though. I don't want to speak for you, girl, but in the way he acts, he's not your type, and I don't know if he's visually your type either. I don't know. That one I can't speak for. But also based on what I know about you, in the way he acts, he's not your type. So I don't know about visually, though. Oh, I didn't mean to do. I just timed out one for 6. I misclicked. I didn't know you could time out mods. That's funny. If you're timed out as a mod. If you're a mod and you're timed out, do you get to use your mod abilities at all? Like, if you're a mod and you get timed out, can you time other people out? Or could you remove the timeout from yourself? I'm not gonna test it, because I feel bad for doing it in the first place. What I was trying to do was click on Daniel's profile. Oh, he did change his picture. No, I don't want to test it, because I'm pretty sure when you time people out, it deletes all your messages in chat. And so I feel bad that I did it once already. Dude. I'm selfish. Y'all are two of the people who yap the most. I already deleted like half the engagement from my VOD. I'm not gonna delete the other half. Okay. Who else? Koth. This is another one that people hate, and I'm gonna stand 10 toes down. There are 2 reasons why people hate Koth. One of them is, again, media literacy, and the other one is they're anti-black. Those are the only 2 reasons. People hate Koth. Anything else they try to say never makes sense. Because they're always like, well, he's on the bad side, so why does, like, he was part of Zakul, so why does he pretend like he has morals now? Brother, he was brainwashed, and he's just breaking out of that brainwashing. And so why are we going to be like, no, you're dumb and wrong, instead of, like, helping someone be de-radicalized from a cult? Like, he's learning. And then the other reason is like, well, if I do really evil things, he's a bitch and he steals my ship. It's not your ship, it's a shared ship, first of all. And second of all, You did bad things and there are consequences, dumbass. What? You did bad things and there was a consequence. God forbid. Like, what? So, I genuinely think some of it is media literacy. With some people, it's media literacy. But most people, they're anti-black and they're making up reasons ad hoc to, like, try to, like, justify their anti-blackness. That's what I think. Yeah! Well, because, like, the things he's doing are logical and they're right and they're best reason for the story. Like, to do the evil choices to piss him off. Save for, like, one or two. Like, most of them, even though they're the evil choice, like, they're not just the dark side choice, they're the choice that actively goes against what you're trying to do. Like, it's not just like oh, I have one goal, there's a good way of getting the goal, there's a bad way of getting the goal. It's like, I have a goal, there's a way of getting to it, or I could take a detour and be a war criminal. Like, it doesn't make sense. But then also, yeah, there's someone who cares a lot about things, and if you're absolutely evil, he's gonna react to it. I don't know. So I think he would deserve Peach, but I think he's too much of a Boy Scout, honestly. He's not boring like Felix, but I think how do I say this? Because it's not that he hasn't gone through shit and he doesn't have life experience, because he absolutely does. He has some of the most, I would say. But also, like, you know those people who, yeah, you need a little edge. Like, you know those people who are just, like, so positive that, like, you feel like you can't even really vent to them? Because they're not gonna, like, really help you hash it out. They're gonna be like, wow, that sucks, but we need to look on the bright side. And it's like, brother, I'll look on a bright side in, like, an hour. Right now, I just need you to talk shit with me, you know? He wouldn't, like, yeah. So you need that edge. If they ever make a Felix date night, I never do it. I would do it once for the achievement, or I'd do it enough times to get the achievements, and, like, you don't, like, when you get the last achievement, you get, like, I forget if it's not always cartel coins, but, like, you get, like, a deco or a title. I'd do it to get that, because I like those. But I wouldn't do it for fun. But also, like, what would they make it? He's, like, I can't think of a single thing about Felix. Like, a trait, a personality, like, I can't think of anything to describe him. Like, I'm sure he has traits, but, like, he's so boring that none of them stuck in my brain. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Felix is boring. Okay, so Bakoth doesn't have... Yeah, boring soldier. That's his only thing. Lana is a love interest. Lana, Sith, manipulative. Peach likes manipulative. Is her type. Also, I would say deserves her. Visually, I don't know if she's Peach's type. But also, woman. So I think Lana is a yes. But Peach gets the final say. Peach gets the final say. Peach gets the final say in chat. Yes, mommy. Okay, that's all I needed to hear. All I needed to hear. Okay, and then Theron. Is he manipulative? Absolutely he is. He's a fucking spy. And then also, there's the traitor arc. Like, he literally pretends to betray you and, like, leads you on and is terrible to you. And in the end, it turns out he's doing it to try to protect you. And he's not actually evil. But he does do that. And, like, instead of, like... It's like the classic Otome thing of, like, instead of having a human adult conversation, you just do a crazy thing. Like, he doesn't tell you at all. He doesn't tip you off. Because he's like, no, your reaction had to seem real. Like, he fully, like, tries to make you believe that he's turned sides and is trying to actively kill you. So, manipulative, check. Does he deserve her, though? Yes, he is a good dude. I stand by. I think he's a good dude. Also, he and Lana have the most fleshed out arcs. So it's more content, which means there's more opportunities for them to be good stories, which means he's got a better story. Like, he's got a good story. It's just visuals. I forgot about that customization. It's crazy. I forgot about that fuck-ass haircut. Like, it looks like he put his head in a wood chipper. I think Theron is attentive, yes, but again, we defer to the experts always. I think that's all, though. I think that's all of them. I think we went through everyone. Everyone romanceable, anyway. Because, like, you can flirt... Oh, my God, go away. You can flirt with Arn. You can flirt with Henri. You can flirt with Ras. You can flirt with Tao, but it doesn't go anywhere. Like, nothing happens when you do, you know? Okay.